Yo, um, working on, oh boy, microphone and stuff's a little bit in the way. I'll move stuff around in a second, but yeah, working on getting cables, connections, settings, and things set up so that I can use the M8 as the brain here, kind of like what I did on a video, but pull in the SP404 Mark II. The SP404 Mark II integration here is not perfect because I cannot basically have daisy chained all of the MIDI together, and the main problem being the Launchpad Pro and M8 integration uses channels, MIDI channels 1 through 4 to like sync up the display with what's being rendered out over here. And the SP404 Mark II, we cannot configure to control the effects for anything but MIDI channels 1 through 5. So presumably I could use MIDI channel 5 for the input, but what I think I really need is a USB, like a RK006 or something, to convert the USB output on both of these so that they can send a signal and talk to each other, because the M8 is at least smart enough that you can say MIDI, USB, or both. So anyway, I'm just going to play this stuff and kind of, I don't know, answer questions if people have any, and kind of go through it. But I'm just testing things out to see what I can and cannot do at the moment. Let's see here. So maybe exciting, maybe not. But welcome if you want to hang out. Let's see. First of all, let's get the mic. What am I going to... Maybe I'll squeeze down the camera. All right. Now it's just slightly there. Probably because I have to just go up so high. Whatever. I probably will get this connected into the mix as well. Right now, you can see I'm kind of using all these like 1 foot short cables to daisy chain everything. Like what I'm trying to look for is to see if anything surprising happens. I haven't actually gotten to setting up the EC4 either, so I do kind of need to, probably won't do that on stream, but need to go through and like configure at least one page for controlling things. The idea's been, well, I'm kind of sure everything's so tiny. Maybe we can also get the, since we do have a free USB-C, maybe I can get that out to the computer. Didn't hear any noise show up, so that's a good start. Alright, I gotta... Chrome is good. So... check. Alright, so we can at least shrink this. Uh-oh. Oh, it's close enough. That's close enough. Let's go app layer. Shrink it down. Let's see how much room we can make. Alright. Probably about as good as we're gonna get with the camera angle. Yeah, so I was... This is right now sending... Oh, no, I do hear feedback. Because I gotta go find another cable. I'll be right back. I don't know why this keeps... When I stop... It seems like it turns ext source off. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know what's causing that either. Cables. Let's see what we can do. What I'm going to do is just patch into the this ground loop isolator. Should be better. Seems like it's gone. So I had been playing around with, I was going to say is track 8. I was thinking of saving to send FX automation to the Mark II, just to kind of see what I could do. Like I can turn off, like I can mute tracks here pretty easily, so I can go through and like start duplicating stuff, but alright. So this had been something I was trying to see if I could do the vocoder, but I don't think it's, either it's the settings that I've got. But it doesn't sound like it's taking anything. Like I would expect that the C4 and C5, C#5 would be very obvious. But it's also possible that the Launchpad Pro is eating the note because we're sending, let's see, sending a note. It's going from here to Launchpad Pro. Yeah, I think I gotta change the order. This was the same problem I had for why I had to put the EC4 after the Launchpad Pro, because I wanted it to go in. So it's probably just not getting the note. I could recable again. So we'll take this out. Maybe the MIDI out goes to in. I need this to go in here. And the out, I don't know if I can stretch that far. Let's see if this will, it's getting tight. But, well, if we can slide this down, maybe move the screen over. All right, let's see if we're getting vocoder. There we go. I can hear that changing now. I think. I think if we go, I think I get the balance and set it. Yeah, we can definitely hear the notes are getting hit now. So I do think that what I still need here is I need to get this. I need to get an adapter that will convert this MIDI out on the USB, or convert the USB to, that's like a host that can host both of these and just pass messages between the two. Because otherwise, like, this isn't something I want to do. Because the way I have this hooked up, basically the SP404 Mark II is going to change everything anyway, which I'm kind of okay with, but let's see. We should be able to dial in. CC83 is effect select. So let's take CCJ, go to 83. And this won't matter. I just need the instrument, and then go to load up CCJ. Oh, it needs to be MIDI 5. There's one problem. There we go. So I can automate at least the input effects. It's kind of silly, but just for proving out that it'll work, it seems to work at least. Let's see, we can go add in the rest of the effect parameters. Let's see, it's 16, 17, 18. And then the second set is 80, 81, and 82. So that I would necessarily do this. I'm just doing this to keep it there, because then I can do weird stuff like we can change the pitch. So if we go to CCA, we like randomize it. let's see, to randomize pitch 2. That's kind of silly. Try to see what pitch 0 is. 258? No. 56? All right. So it's going up by 2. It takes 2 on the M8 to go up by 1. That's, I think, just because we have 256 values in hex, and on the SP404 Mark II, we've only got 127 values. It's just MIDI math. So like, it's not that hard to program stuff. At least there's not a whole lot of effects on input effects though. I think we got like because sync is off. I say it should be syncing. Well, you definitely get weird. Oh, we're only playing the one track. And it's zippering because it's doing weird stuff. So I know there's going to be value in doing this, but I'm going to have to think about this more, what I want to do or how I'd want to go about doing it. Why is that not? Oh, because I'm changing A for tone. B is hiss. I have done this. I had just hooked up the M8 with the SP404 Mark II and had programmed some bus 1 through 4 automation, and it was working fine. But when I put the Launchpad Pro into the mix, it was intercepting the values that I was sending for CC and changing like the lights and stuff. So obviously, if I want this in the mix, that's going to be a no-go, or I'm going to have to figure out a way to get it to work differently. But the problem is they're both hard-coded to use MIDI channels 1 through 4. I was able to, I mean, I can switch this to, or I did switch the SP404 Mark II as well to MIDI mode B and using channels 9 and 10. So, I mean, I should be able to come over here and go like channel 9. I mean, I should make separate programs for this, but it's going to have transpose off. Why is it not? It was just sending notes. So, like, I mean, I can program. Why is it? It must be because we got a MIDI loop here. Let's go see if there's anything in settings for like echo. In, out, control surface, Launchpad Pro, do velocity, no. Song row, Q. So it must, I wonder if the M8 is just doing a soft through. We have to, it does seem weird because that's just sending the one note. Why are we, oh, is it because of this? I did not know. Okay. So we're not getting a MIDI loop, but hitting the instrument just re-triggers. I wouldn't have made that instrument 07 all the way across like that, except the only reason I did that was so I could program in CCs and automate stuff changing. So this is, I guess, it's just in a fine and good to know. I can still send chord commands and add in some extra notes here if I want to. So I could probably do you could program in some pretty complicated stuff in the SP404 Mark II. Because we're not sending a note. like mute this track and bring in the drums. So, because there's a problem with using patterns on the playing. Basically, I can trigger a pattern to play from the M8 to the SP404 Mark II, but it won't. It basically queues it up at the wrong time, so you have to know to do it early, or you have to go to pattern mode and queue it up. I don't know. A bunch of stuff to think about. See, like we can see these are lit up. So we're just getting crossed MIDI signals. Yep. It's seeing CC16. That's a bummer. Definitely something I'm gonna need to work on. Or ignore. But this seems like it's important enough to not ignore. What other options do I have for cabling? Is there an option to turn off MIDI CC send? I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think we can turn that off. I don't think there's anything here. beyond this, I could take the SP404 Mark II, just get MIDI through from the Launchpad Pro. I have to get the setting for it. I forget what it is. I can look it up. There is a settings mode we can go into to tell it to use the second one to just kind of pass stuff on, but I don't think there's anything programmatic we can do about it to tell it to change MIDI channels or anything else. I think it's just a straight through. Let's try it. So let's get this over here for the moment. Take that out. This. Comes in. All right, I think it's off by default, so we should see tap tempo. It says external sync. There's nothing plugged into it now. Oh, maybe it's, I mean, the external sync's the important one. Now I can, let's go back to settings. There we go. We got a clean plate. So I can at least, if I hook it up this way, I can at least change values without messing up the Launchpad Pro. This should be playing. Did I delete them? It might just be sending clock. All right. I'm just going to unplug TRS for a second. We'll disconnect. And then I'll try and look up what the heck the settings are. I think it's one of those. Launchpad Pro Mark III setup button. PDF, yeah, download it. Setup. Menu. Vegas mode. What the heck is Vegas mode? Brightness level, min to max. Oh. Velocity setting. Aftertouch. MIDI settings. Receive. So what do? We hold here. Guess I didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I got to read up on how the heck this thing works. How we change modes. Oh, it's you to push the track button. Setup. Track. pattern, track, MIDI, out to through. Okay. Maybe. Setting, turn it off and then back on. I'm just toggling it real quick to get the settings communicating again. All right. We're now sending. We are sending MIDI note and clock. So what I'd probably do if I was trying to have something where I could turn off the effect, we're going to need 0. I'm going to go into live mode. So then this way the delay should be going off. Oh, no, I have to remember how I've done all this. Okay, so I didn't change, cassette sim should have gone off. Oh, right, because it's a different channel. That's 5. I could share the channels by switching MIDI mode B to 5 and 6. There we go. And then this is channel 5 now. Oops, not 4. There we go. Like all these little things to figure out. Alright, so now I can create multiple, at least input effects changes, even if I can't do bus 1 through 4. Why is this not triggering? Channel 5, bank A, utility, MIDI channel 5 and 6. Why is it not working. What did I do wrong now? Channel 5. Oh, it says it's muted. That's why. I'm overthinking everything now. And we're not hearing any difference, even though it's changing it, because even though it's making the change, we're just playing this right now. Another thing I was trying to play with and get figured out, I don't think I'm able to do this, was, I don't know why I picked up so much noise. So, FF is just too much. I mean, so far there's nothing I can't, like, I don't have to get this USB-C solution right now. Anyway, what I was going to say is for the kicks, so for the first 4 tracks, one of the things I did was prepare a, I'll just stop it. What I did was I've prepared in Ableton Live one sample that is sliced, 64 slices of kicks, then another one for snares, hats, and percussion. And if I change the note, oh, I gotta go fix all these. Transpose should be off for all this stuff. All right, with that, so I got like a whole bunch of kicks, but I don't have I guess I'll say I don't have a clear way to change the kick, because what I was hoping I could do is get patterns going here, and then maybe use like the EC4 or something to just take a knob that would select the slice. But unfortunately, we don't have, like, changing the pitch in the FX column or in the table is adjusting. I have to use slice. If I use pitch, it will actually pitch it. It'll pitch the note. which is totally fine. Like, I actually don't mind that because it gives me another option, but I have to use slice, and what I don't think I can, well, let's try. Yeah, I can't hold option, move the control knob, and assign something to the one effect here, which makes sense because there's only 128 slots, and just this one pattern would consume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So I was hoping I was then thinking I could use a envelope, but you can't assign an envelope as far as I can tell. Like, I can't go LFO and assign it to slice. It's just not in the list. So I guess it means, oh, got turkeys coming by the house. I guess it means that I'll have to either, if I want to have something where I can change organically, like the kick, snare, or whatever sounds, I'm going to have to use a instrument that would allow me to dial in or change stuff over time. Another thing, it's doable, but I was hoping to use slices this way. Unless I come up with something else clever, but so far I have not. I could, there is a potential where I could use the table lookup to do it, but if I even go into, like, if I go into the table here and do slice, it'll do it. Where is it? But like, this doesn't help me because I have to like choose this at the time of the creation of the table, if that makes sense. I could have like it change every 4, 8, 16 or whatever bars, but that just seems kind of awkward. When it would be nice to just be able to dial it in when I want, probably when the track is muted. And if I go change pitch here, it's just going to, like, if I do table tick 0, probably go up so it's even more obvious. And that one, maybe is doing what I want. Let's see. Or it's just so high. Yeah, it's just a different tone or a different pitch. So like the note value here doesn't help. And the pitch is just the same thing. I don't know, just stuff to think about as I'm trying to get these things going. Oh, did I leave that there? Because I guess what my idea right now for trying to put together something that's like more performance focused is kind of consider each row either like a 4, 8, or 16 bar song that I could then mute and unmute through while playing stuff. Use the SP404 Mark II to either play some stuff in live or like whatever. Like, just thinking through like how I could do something. Maybe use pattern mode over here to kind of record in some patterns synced into the M8. Could be overthinking it. And then basically use like track 8 to program in like a track to be like, hey, here's like a, I don't know, a signature or whatever sound that goes along with it, whether it's like lo-fi, cassette, vinyl, or whatever. Or be able to kind of switch it out real time, like automate, like, you can do like a filter sweep with Isolator pretty easily and just have like a bank of different effects you could call on. So, probably gonna end the stream here for the moment. But this is at least what I'm thinking about. If other folks are playing around with this stuff or have some thoughts, questions, or whatever else, definitely feel free to reach out, drop something in the comments or whatever. But my thinking right now is figure out how to do as much as I can with these 4 pieces of equipment, and at least get like components of songs together, and then figure out how to kind of progress through some kind of a track or like a mini version of a song or something. So everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.